Excuse me. I have a sore throat tonight when we doing this review anyways. I'm gonna drink some tea right after this. But welcome. Smackdown. Well, I can't really complain. Well, I can complain, but was this a better show than Monday Night Raw when Raw had literally 1 hour of no wrestling? Let that be known. As you know, I said yesterday that the war has been declared, or shots are being fired from both sides when it comes to AEW and WWE. But you know, you can check my reviews for that, for the Monday Night Raw review and my Double or Nothing review. You can know everything you need to know from that. Or only thing that was good in that first hour of Raw was Boombox Brock, because he's now a walking meme, and you can insert any song with him to doing that dance, which I may do myself just for the fun of it. I think it's hilarious. But with Boombox Brock and everything going into SmackDown tonight, Oklahoma kicking off with Kevin Owens, which immediately was about to be a match with Kofi Kingston. Pretty much a rematch, as they played the video package of Kevin Owens somewhat joining the New Day and being the Big O. But then, you know, when he turned on him and everything, Owens pretty much, you know, he was going to kick off with the Kevin Owens show, but he's been backstage all day in Oklahoma, and this is just the worst audience to do in front of, which actually got some heat, I will say that. And he said that Kofi's going to face Kofi Kingston in the next few minutes, but he wanted to make it clear that he did not take out Big E last week. He pretty much says he's a good person. He would not do something like that. You know, blame Woods. Yeah, he's been in pain also for the last few weeks. I did that to him, but you know, Big E's always got a lot of sweat in his eyes, always dancing, so he may have taken himself out. But why don't you blame Dolph Ziggler or anything? Because you know, you could thank him for what he's about to do tonight. When he takes out Kofi Kingston, I'm going to soften him up for you. And when you win the WWE Championship, as he pretty much sent a message to Ziggler, you will give me the first in line for a title shot. But, you know, because he said he is the show, this is all about Kevin Owens, as he pretty much ranted on, saying he was going to take Kofi out. Kofi pretty much came out saying, stop with the lies. You are a liar. I know you attacked Big E. You're lying about everything. You lied when you wanted to be a member of the New Day. You're not a good person. You're just a liar. And you're going to say you're going to soften me up? That's a lie. It's all a lie, okay? Because I'm going to pay back for you injuring Big E's knee last week and injuring Woods again. So, which pretty much immediately got off with the first match of the night with Kofi Kingston and Kevin Owens, which was a really good match, even though I felt like Owens kind of dominated Kofi throughout the majority of this match, beating the crap out of him until Kofi got some hope spots later on. Like, the match wasn't bad or anything. It ate up a good first half of the show, I will say that, which the ending of the match was with Kevin Owens trying to do a pop-up powerbomb, ending with Kofi dodging it, throwing him across the ropes, pretty much transferring that into a Trouble in Paradise, picking up the win to beat Kevin Owens. I will say that. Like I said before, he did beat him up almost 90% of the match, but hey, what do I know, huh? Kofi still got the win, taking him out, as Dolph Ziggler did look on backstage. I guess set up that match for the Super Showdown, so that was going down. Tonight was going to be a Shane McMahon celebration, which he was talking to Elias and Drew McIntyre in the back. R-Truth and Carmella was still running around, as Truth, you know, say he's been hiding with that title all week, saying like he can't go to the airport. They follow me in the mall. They follow me to the dentist. They are everywhere. Pretty much him and Carmella saying, you know, like, I guess you're trying to find somewhere to hide, as Drake Maverick was putting up posters over the place, as even when he tried to run Jinder Mahal, remember folks, he was a former WWE champion, folks, a former WWE champion, going after this 24/7 belt, which Truth threw him through some door, I think, and hid in a photo booth, which next thing you know, a whole bunch of 205 Live guys, I think Apollo Crews version 1 Matt Hardy, might I say, he was wearing his V1 t-shirt. Personally, I just wish they'd bring back, I don't even know, the broken thing didn't work. It's best not to talk about that right now. or woken or anything. This almost makes me wish Matt was still in TNA and they were still continuing the broken universe. But hey, well, what are you gonna do? I've said enough about that in the past and how Jeff Jarrett is an idiot. But pretty much as people were still chasing the Truth going somewhere, B Team and all, he came out the photo booth crashing into Rockstar Spud with the posters, as I guess they continue to run off again. And obviously I have a phone call right now during this review, so I am going to be back in a second here, folks. But with that phone call out of the way now, I'm sure that's going to be a time skip jump on that. Continuing this review, what was I, the 24/7 title. Yeah, Matt Hardy's version 1 Matt Hardy running around. But, pretty much after that, I will say one thing about this one-on-one match. I'm surprised they even had Kevin Owens lose clean again to Kofi. You think they would have had Ziggler come out and, take him out to at least get some more heat on him, since he's been doing that since, yesterday on Raw. So I was actually surprised to see Kevin Owens lose clean. Next, they interviewed Daniel Bryan, who came out as Caleb Braxton asked him, his mission statement. Well, him and Rowan's mission statement. As pretty much he said that the tag team division was a joke. And Rowan wanted to tell a knock-knock joke. He says, knock knock, who's there? The Smackdown Tag Team Division. Smackdown Tag Team Division who? Which he's got a point. There's really, there literally are no tag. What tag teams do you really have on SmackDown? And we know Heavy Machinery came out, so that's 2 between Bryan and Rowan. I'm not going to count the wild card thing. Who else is an official team on SmackDown? Because the B team are focused on what? Chasing a 24/7 belt. That's all they're doing. Swear to God, who is another tag team? I swear I don't know, because there's literally no tag teams. What? And please reiterate me if I don't know, because you forget there are any. I'm not gonna say Usos because they're on Raw. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not even gonna sit here and even try to find out, because there's barely any tag teams. Is it? Well, New Day, but Big E is hurt, so I don't know about this tag team division, but it is not existent, and Bryan is right. But Bryan pretty much said that, we are the planet's champions. They have dedicated their lives doing that, while, these fat, ignorant fans out here spent this Memorial Day weekend eating the beautiful creatures of Earth, all the intelligent animals that had names, as he talked about a pig named, Wiggly, or not Will. I don't think it was Wilbur or Willis. I think it started with a W, but he talked about this pig that that was mostly unfortunately slaughtered and ate this weekend by humans when they had their Memorial Day weekend and whatever barbecue or cookout or whatever they did to cook some type of food he was talking about. Was the pig's name Wilbur or Wiggly? Or was it Wiggles? I think it was Wiggles, Bryan said, if I'm not mistaken. The pig Wiggles. So he talked about that and how Oklahoma is for its hydraulic fracturing and that they have earthquakes all the time and that his mission statement is to save the tag team division and save the planet. I hope you can save the tag division, because it's barely a tag team division as it is already. Okay? But pretty much Kayla said, did you know any of the tag teams I want to challenge you guys? Pretty much Heavy Machinery came out then, as Tucker Berman says, they're a great team, and now it's time to get down some blue collar business. Otis pretty much says, Tucky, that our business, that we want the SmackDown tag titles. Bryan pretty much mocked them, says, you know what, we accept your challenge, but not in this fracking state of Oklahoma, which pretty much they Bryan and Rowan left in right after that. So they pretty much walked away as Heavy Machinery was still in the ring. Bayley was getting ready for a match as against Lacey Evans tonight, until Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville were handing out copies of Mandy on the cover of Muscle and Fitness. Pretty much giving some to the Iconics. Why are they there? I don't know, but I guess they're just handing them brochures now. They just happen to be there. Ember Moon, who was just sitting around reading Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde until they pretty much gave a whole bunch of magazines to Ember Moon. So I'm assuming she's going to be in a feud with them next. I don't know if I'm assuming that. So I don't know. I guess it's just to get heat or whatever you want to go from this segment. But yeah, just whatever. Excuse me. Throat's really sore tonight. But yeah, pretty much handing out magazines, or maybe this is a feud. I don't know. Pretty much then Carmella went against Mandy Rose, which was supposed to be a match last week, until the whole 24/7 shenanigans as they held up a magazine before the match even started. By the way, Carmella had no entrance out there. This is already in midway through when the show was coming back on. Mandy was making her entrance, but pretty much Sonya Deville did the distraction. Mandy won with the roll up, pretty much cheap win right there. So there you go. Next thing you know, Bayley and not Bayley, but excuse me, Lacey Evans was in the back having, I guess, tea time with Charlotte, talking about, Bayley or Becky Lynch or whatever you want to go with from there. Since they had tea time, they're going to send Bayley back to the kiddie pool to where she belongs. I'm really not feeling good tonight, but pretty much then right after they had Shane McMahon and them come out, Elias and Drew McIntyre, which when they came back from commercial though, Aleister Black once again have another sit down promo in the back, pretty much talked about someone that I know what you all want me to do. You all want me to fight somebody, don't you? Someone to get in my way. And he gets it. That people are just waiting for their name to be thrown around so I can pick a fight. Alright? But you know what? I'm going to wait patiently here. I'm going to wait till someone wants to pick a fight with me. I'm surprised he didn't say Fade to Black again this week in this week's promo. I don't know what Aleister Black is doing at this point. I was defending this at one point, but now it's kind of like, where is this going and who is he going to fight? Because I'm just waiting for him one day now to randomly run up and kick somebody in the face, hit a black mask. But since he's going to wait for somebody to pick a fight with him, I don't know where this is going. I honestly don't. So wherever this whole he wants someone to pick a fight with him, or he's not going to pick a fight with them, it's going to happen somewhere. Shane McMahon and his bodyguards, Elias and Drew McIntyre, were out there as they were having a celebration for him, pretty much with that Best in the World trophy. Of course, he's got to have Greg Hamilton do the Best in the World thing with his, being a maestro out there. And Shane pretty much talked about appreciation night, that, it's going to be a celebration out here, that, he enjoys life, he enjoys things in front of the crowd. He's a humble man and everything, but he's came back to this company to help run the family business, of course. And, he wants everybody to enjoy this at home so he can put some smiles on people's faces when they leave. Pretty much he had a video package, a very cool video package, I will say, of Shane McMahon throughout the years doing his most insane stunts to some cool music. Shane pretty much then said he dedicated the video to Roman Reigns, that he was sick and tired of him walking around out like he owns the place, that he can break all the rules, but, he's going to beat Roman Super Showdown, and he's going to beat some respect into him, which Elias was going to sing a song about him, until next thing you know, R-Truth and Rockstar Spud came running to the ring then. Truth pretty much beat Spud and won, but Shane didn't know what was going on, so he said, "You gotta be kidding me," which they pretty much started jumping R-Truth, and Elias hits the drift away. Drew hit the Claymore kick. And pretty much now Elias is the new 24/7 champion. Shane said Elias was a genius since the 24/7 rule goes into play. He is now a new champion. So I guess this is the first ever championship for Elias. Wow, this guy is just, I don't know what to say about Elias. I knew they've been jobbing him out before, but what a bigger way to make him look like an even bigger jobber out here by giving him this fake hardcore title wherever this is going at this point. I don't even know. But pretty much Shane says, you know what, you want to get in my business, Truth? You know what, tonight you're going to go end up being a tag team match. Elias and Drew McIntyre versus you and Roman Reigns. The 24 rules are suspended until the end of tonight, which is a good idea so nobody doesn't try to jump them. So that's going to be the thing. Lacey Evans went against Bayley. This wasn't really that bad, I should say. Of course, Charlotte got involved, which ended up with Bayley pushing Charlotte back into her seat. Charlotte tried to get in. Bayley, Lacey tried to roll up Bayley. Charlotte got out, but Bayley pretty much had turned the tables, rolled up Lacey for the win, and won the match. Pretty much then after, Lacey pretty much tried to attack Charlotte from behind. But Charlotte ended up pretty much hitting her with a big boot as the referees and stuff had to hold them, back and everything. So, they had to hold him back. So I do find it kind of interesting that Lacey's already turned on Charlotte as is already after both of them were going for both Bayley and Charlotte. So what? I'm assuming it's gonna be a match with these two because none of them are the faces, but apparently it may be a match with Lacey Evans and Charlotte. Then once again, Lacey Evans is taking another L. When is she ever gonna get a win I'm not gonna count jobbers as a win on the main roster, but she's losing a lot out here, but somehow may get another title shot for doing nothing. So expect that to happen. Undertaker will be here next week on Raw, and Goldberg gotta promote that blood money one way or another. Which they even also had another Triple H and Randy Orton video package. Listen, the video package wasn't bad. But does anybody want to see Randy Orton versus Triple H again, in all honesty? And I've seen them matches in the past. Some have been good. Some have been crap in the past. I'm not going to name which ones. Listen, this video package looked like it should have been saved for WrestleMania if it was going to be another match between Randy Orton and Triple H. But nope, it's going to be for the Saudi Arabia show. So that's why. And what, they're adding a match with Lars Sullivan versus the Lucha House Party. You better be careful, man. Kalisto may bust your nose open again. Hey, man, he said on Twitter. I can't say how he had it coming, but if you want to go back and look at that, but that's kind of a waste of time watching that match in general. They interviewed Almas and Vega, which I don't know why they keep letting Almas talk if Vega is the manager, because they played a video from Finn Balor last week talking about he has not been cleared to compete last week after all those ladder shots at Money in the Bank. And, pretty much Almas said, I power bomb you on that ladder. And he said, you better find your inner demon if you want to step in with Andrade. Which I just don't know why they don't let Vega talk. Because I know Almas is trying to speak English well, but it's kind of hard to understand him. I've said this before. There is a reason why Vega is there. Let Vega talk. She is the manager. So the manager should be talking, okay? So there you go. They played the Wyatt video package again from last night. In the main event, Roman Reigns and R-Truth, which Roman probably could have done this match by himself, it looked like, went against Drew and Elias. There isn't that much to say here other than Shane getting involved, which Roman continues to make pretty much Shane and his squad look like idiots. It looks like they may have outsmarted Miz, but they can't outsmart Roman. Roman got the win over the 24/7 champion himself after he won a title early in the night, Elias, which pretty much, McMahon and Drew got out of there. Roman hit another spear on Elias since the suspended rules are over. He helped Truth get back his 24/7 championship. I'm assuming this Roman and Shane McMahon feud is going to continue more and more even after this Saudi Arabia show, okay? Truth gets his title back, so the shenanigans continue. So he is now a two-time 24/7 champion. Elias, he only held the belt for probably about an hour and lost it because they love to bury this guy. That's why. But they are doing what they can to make this 24 title look somewhat relevant. Me, I don't know why, but hey, this is this company for you. Was this show better than Monday Night Raw last night? In some sort of way, I guess. Yes, I did enjoy Bryan's heel, promo. Kofi and Owens was pretty good, even though we've seen it before. I don't know. What was it? What other promos do I need to speak of, huh? I don't know, man. Other than the first match, maybe a couple video packages here and there, and even I will say the Shane segment at least is getting some type of heat. As I guess the fans just booing it out the building to get it to go away, but it's going somewhere, I guess. But I don't know, man. SmackDown was, I guess, somewhat better than Raw. So what do you want me to go off from this? Okay, I don't know. I just said everything I said from here, and Lacey turned on Charlotte now, so we will see what happens from this. But hey, we got 2 title changes tonight. I will say that for SmackDown, but hey, what am I to judge here, okay, people? So, I don't know. Just check out the show and tell me what you think about SmackDown, huh? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was this just more garbage from WWE, or are they going somewhere with this? I'm hoping they hurry up and get past this Saudi show, because it's just getting annoying now that you have to have Undertaker and Goldberg on the show for Monday Night Raw next week, okay? Since they had to advertise that going on. So, I don't know. Hey, you tell me what you thought about SmackDown, okay? Like I said before, you hate it, you love it. I don't know. Tell me. But in the meantime, check out my Monday Night Raw review. Check out my AEW Double or Nothing review. Did you think this was a better show of SmackDown? Please tell me if you did in that, okay? Was this better than Monday Night Raw by default? Which it looks like that nowadays. But was it one by default? I don't know. And I will say it was kind of funny. Somebody said, you're not MJF sign was out there tonight. That was actually pretty funny. So I think it was pointing at Shane McMahon and someone else throughout the night. So that was pretty good. But I'm gonna go from here. I'm out of here. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. See you guys later. Peace out.